Okay? When God speaks, we need to obey. There's an example of that in the scriptures concerning Abraham. R.E. Clark writes about it in his book, Life is Not a Snapshot. It says, the dew laid heavy upon the grass as all the camp was asleep. All that is but one man. This man not only was awake, he had not slept during the long night. The man was Abraham. He is joined by his servants and a sleepy young lad. The boy is his son, Isaac. The donkey is burdened with several days' provisions and wood that will be used for a sacrifice. Abraham does not know where he will lead this group, for it has been for many decades in his life, he was a sojourner. God leads, he follows, and that's just the way it is. But this journey is different, for he goes under the orders that any other man of lesser faith would never engage. God has told him to go to a mountain that he would show him and offer his son as a sacrifice. The next 3 days are a blur to Abraham as he contemplates God's command. But there on the horizon stands Moriah, the mountain of God's choosing and the place of ultimate obedience. Up the rocky trail, Abraham and Isaac climb with wood and fire for the sacrifice. Abraham's heart shudders as his son asks his father, where is the sacrifice? His mind races as he responds that God will provide the sacrifice. The exact spot is reached, and in submission, Isaac helps his father build an altar, stack the wood, and prepare for the dreaded moment. Isaac yields as his father binds him and lays him on the altar. Abraham's dagger is drawn from its sheath. His arm is raised high and begins to make the final plunge into his child's chest. But Abraham hears the voice of God. Do not lay your hand on the lad or do anything for him or to him. For now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me. George Bowen was a missionary to India in the mid-1800s. He wrote in his book, Love Revealed, God sometimes bestows gifts just that love may have something to renounce. The things that he puts into our hands are possible, put there that we may have the opportunity of showing what is in our heart. Oh, that there were in us a fervor of love that would lead us to examine everything that belongs to us, to ascertain how it might be made a means of showing our affection to Christ. Are we showing our affection to Christ in the best possible ways we can? If you have, then praise God. Have a blessed day as you seek to obey God's every command and lay at his feet every gift that he has bestowed into your life.